awesome.
I was reading your bio and it said something about how you just kind of fell into acting. You weren't really looking towards being a model or an actress, and it just kind of happened for you. And here you are in the biggest blockbuster summer hit probably for a long time.
Yeah, it was not. It makes it seem a lot easier by that sentence. But no, I always loved acting. When I was a kid, I was in theater school, and I started modeling as a way to pay for college. And then that kind of took off a little bit, and I did lots of traveling, but I always loved the theater. For some reason, growing up in Canada, I never thought that I could make a living at it. I always thought like it's a really fun thing that I get to do, but I never thought I could actually pay my bills. And so I didn't expect to be in this huge movie, but here I am after a lot of work.
How did your How I Met Your Mother co-stars, what did they say when you got the role?
They were pretty excited about it. Allison also was very closely monitoring the situation and was a big cheerleader of mine actually. When I was going in, she called Joss and said, "You gotta watch her tape. You gotta give her the part."
Good for Willow.
Yes, she was very much on my side, so that was great. And everyone else, Jason's a huge action like comic book guy, and everyone else is so supportive, and that's really lovely. Especially Work's also very supportive. They had to accommodate the schedule a little bit at the beginning of our season to let me shoot some of the last scenes of the film. So
cool. Well, let's talk about your character.
Let's do it.
Agent Maria Hill.
Yes.
She seems to be the only one that I could tell in the cast there that was being set up for maybe a sequel.
Oh.
So did you get that sense? Because we only scratched the surface with her.
Right.
But Fury is now on the outs with the council.
Right.
And she's ready to step in.
Right. I think she's ready to step in at a moment's notice. I hope she's given that opportunity. But it was I love that that's from your that's your takeaway.
Isn't Joss anything?
I just went into this basically everything I was given I was so grateful for. Mm-hmm. And even we had a draft, and then they ended up writing a huge car chase sequence for me at the beginning to do, which was so much fun to do.
You opened the film.
Yeah.
How awesome is that?
It's really awesome.
Oh,
it's very surreal. I was trying to explain it to somebody earlier where it feels, and especially last night, I have these like Canadian blinders on, and I kind of just focus on what's in front of me and who I'm talking to and what I'm talking about. But anytime those blinders start going like this and I actually take in what's going around me, I get a little bit panicked and freaked out. But it's huge. Everything about this movie it's big time.
What'd you think of the premiere?
I loved it.
Did they put you guys? You stay and watch the audience reaction and stuff, don't you? What?
I was in the audience. I watched it myself.
Okay.
Yeah. I hadn't seen it on the big screen. I hadn't seen it in 3D. I saw a screening.
We were in the Grauman's with the 3D.
Yeah. Where they had two screenings going on.
Well, there's I think El Capitan where you were, right? Yeah. I was in Grauman's. Which
and they did it at the same time.
All press.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know that, because I was wondering, as soon as I went in, I said, this is really small, because every person I talked to on the red carpet was saying they were going in, and I was like, oh, okay. Because I had just gone to a premiere at not the Kodak, but next door, the, what's the theater that's next door to the...
is that a third one?
Well, there's one, or maybe Grauman's. No, that's what you're saying.
The Chinese theater. That was the one.
So I went there, and it's huge.
Yeah.
So I was expecting that kind of space for everybody, but I went in, and it was quite intimate. It was actually really nice.
Yeah, it was for all the special people in that theater.
Well, you should have been there then.
I know. Damn it.
The press is kind of the special people in this relationship.
So you're saying that Joss has not, because from what I understand, this is rumor on my site, but Joss. Kind of inserted you when he probably didn't have to, your character. Mm-hmm. And it seems like it's building to something, at least in S.H.I.E.L.D. And you're saying he didn't express to you anything about future events that could happen in a sequel, with Maria in particular.
I know I'm signed on for 7 more films.
Okay.
Yeah. I know that, I mean, if they want to keep me, I'm continuing on. So I think, and I suspect that if they do more Marvel Avengers or Captain America or Thor or Iron Man, if they have a S.H.I.E.L.D. presence, I'm hoping that I'm a part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we are too.
Well, thank you.
But
this is why I love talking to people who know what's going on, because who know who's going on, because I know watching this movie there are these little moments that everybody's going to be talking about and breaking down and trying to figure out. And Josh is like a genius with those.
Yeah. Well, he's been doing it with the TV
forever.
Series, and he's good for the fans.
Yeah.
It seems like something's being set up, but tell.
I'm going to say yes.
Okay, good.
I don't know.
She said yes.
She said yes. I'm going to be in many more Avengers films.
The fans do pick everything apart. They'll take every interview.
But it's awesome.
And they'll just hypothesize until they've got some storyline formed, and then it hits the rumor mills. And
but do you think the fans are going to love this movie? Because I think they're going to love this movie.
Batman and Spider-Man are still to come out.
Yeah.
I'm already saying that this is the comic movie of the year, I think. Well, I was talking to Cobie, and same thing with Black Widow and Hawkeye. It seemed like we were just scratching the surface of those characters, especially Cobie.
Yes.
And I was asking her, has Josh told you anything about the, is this going to be a S.H.I.E.L.D. focused thing? What's going on with Fury and the Council? You're going to sweep in under there? And she had no clue, but can you give me a little tidbit of?
Well, I mean, we think Cobie's amazing, and Maria Hill, as the comic readers know, is an important character, and we certainly hope that fans will be seeing more of her. I won't exactly say where or how, but we already know where she's going and where you'll see her again, but we're not going to talk about it.
Of course not.